Our family has had a camp in the area since the late 1960s. Every summer as we were adults, we would all, with our kids, to enjoy the family home right on the shore of Lake Ontario. In April of 2014, our family took ownership of the 4+ acres of lighthouse, marina, rental cottages, gas, marine fuel operation, etc. The area itself is beautiful. There's a lot of nature, there's bird watching, there's water sports, there's hiking, there's everything nature has to offer is within an hour's drive right here of Port Ontario, New York. The Salmon River and Lake Ontario are world-renowned for the king salmon fishing that is quite bountiful here for many months of the year. People come from overseas, other countries all around the United States to come enjoy the battle of that fish. And it's everything Alaska has to offer and right here in upstate New York. The hotel itself was doubled in size in the mid-1930s, and it operated for 40, 50 years as a very popular German fare restaurant owned by a German family, a local German family, and had rooms to rent out, 10 or 12 rooms, and a restaurant and a bar and a famous piano bar that on Friday and Saturday nights the folks would come from all near and far to dance and enjoy the piano bar music on the porch. Our light tower is actually called a birdcage, and when the U.S. agency that built lighthouses in the early 1800s built lighthouses, they favored that birdcage design. So today, in the entire country, there are only 2 bird cages remaining. I heard that there was a third one, but as far as an operating light, there are only 2 in the United States that still have the original birdcage design and still operate when the sun goes down, and they shut off when the sun comes up. Well, I'm proud to say that most of the reactions are, wow, this is really cool. This is a 180-year-old building, and boy, is it real pretty. And we bought a roof that looks to make it look like a slate roof, which obviously would go with something that's 180 years old. We've had the tower glass all replaced. It has 115 individual panes of glass in the birdcage, and they were very thin and brittle, and we had all 115 pieces replaced. In 2017, when we returned for our seasonal opening of April, it was very apparent that the water level of the Salmon River was high and getting higher, and we would have to seriously consider some alternate plans in order to put our floating docks into the river. We extended the pilings, and by the time we got ready, got the crew, the workers available, a forklift to put the docks in, the river had continued to rise, and we were delayed again well into June before we could put the second half of our docks in. We were very fortunate to get the docks in. They were floating, they were safe, they were secure. Our boat ramp was high enough so that it was functional, but unfortunately many of the businesses and many of the local property owners were impacted much more severely by that high water that lasted well into the summer of 2017. When we returned to open up for the 2018 season, it was quite apparent to us that the water level was more at its normal level as compared to last year. We were able to get our docks in on time. The fishing charters joined our docks on their schedule when they wanted to in early May. As the trips progressed, the fishing continued to get better and better. King salmon were actually seen as early as the middle of May. Our cottages are up and running. The water level has not risen anywhere near where it was last year, and we are so far enjoying a tremendous season and hope for it to continue well into the fall. I think the most important thing is that our family, all of whom are involved in this, are so very proud to have this opportunity. We didn't buy it to make $1 million. We didn't buy it because it was a prestigious event that we could do. We bought it because we've loved the place our whole lives, and we could tell it needed some love. And we love sharing it. We have people that come back to us every single year, whether it's to stay in the lighthouse or just to bring their boat in or to stay in one of our other cottages. They come back every year and they let us know that they think we're doing a good thing. And that's what it's all about. We want to do a good thing. We want to do it for the right reason.